Have you ever found yourself just stuck? Replaying an old mistake or an argument in your head over and over again? It's like carrying this invisible, heavy weight. Well, today we're going to talk about why we do that and how a really simple, ancient story can teach us how to finally put that weight down.
So let me just ask you, straight up, what's the heaviest thing you're carrying right now? And I don't mean your groceries or what's in your bag. I mean the stuff you carry around up here, in your mind.
It's so true, isn't it? The heaviest things in our lives aren't physical at all. They're these unseen burdens, memories, regrets, things we wish we'd said or done differently. And we just haul them around with us, everywhere we go.
I mean, think about all that mental clutter. Those old arguments you keep having in the shower, the sting of a mistake you made years ago, even worrying about a future that isn't even here yet. It's all just unnecessary noise that completely steals our peace.
And the weirdest part is that the actual event that caused all the pain is usually long gone, but the feeling, that sticks around, and it ends up shaping our entire present moment. It's exhausting. But what if there was a way to break free? Let's dive into that with a simple story that really gets to the heart of this problem.
So, this is a story about two monks who are on a journey, and a choice that one of them makes, a choice that shows us something really profound about the burdens we all carry.
All right, so picture this. Two Zen monks are walking together. They've got a long journey ahead of them. One is an older, seasoned monk, and the other is a bit younger.
Eventually, they get to this river, and it's not some gentle stream. It is a raging river. And standing on the bank is a young woman, and you can just see the fear on her face. She needs to get across, but she is terrified of the current.
The older monk, he doesn't even hesitate. He just walks over, lifts the woman up, carries her straight across the rushing water, and gently sets her down on the other side. Simple as that. He then walks back and rejoins his friend, and they keep on walking. So they continue on their journey. But they walk for hours, in complete and total silence. The sun moves across the sky, miles go by, and not a single word is spoken between them.
And finally, the younger monk just can't take it anymore. He just bursts out, "Brother, our vows say we're not supposed to touch women. Why did you do that? How could you carry her like that?" You can just feel all those hours of him stewing and replaying it in his mind. The older monk just stops, turns to him with this really calm look, and says, "I set her down hours ago. Why are you still carrying her?"
Wow. That one question just cuts right through everything, doesn't it? The story is so brilliant because it perfectly separates the thing that happened from the story we tell ourselves about it. Let's break that down. So you had the first monk. He carried a physical burden, the woman. And sure, it was heavy for a minute, but the second the job was done, he let it go. It was over. But the second monk, he was carrying a mental burden, his judgment, his anger. The story he kept replaying, he was still lugging that around hours later.
And that's exactly what a mental burden is. It's not the event itself. It's the story, the judgment, the regret, the whole movie we attach to it that keeps playing in our heads long after the moment is gone.
I mean, really think about that. The actual event at the river took maybe a few minutes, tops. But the younger monk's suffering, that went on for hours. And why? Because he chose to keep carrying it. The suffering became a choice.
Now here is the really good news. Just like that first monk, we can all learn how to put our burdens down. It's not magic, it's a practice. It's a conscious choice that we can make for ourselves.
So how do we actually do it? It's really just a three-step process. First, you have to acknowledge what you're carrying. Give it a name. Is it guilt, resentment, fear? Just see it clearly. Second, recognize that the event is over. It's in the past. It only exists as a story in your mind right now. And third, and this is the most powerful step, choose. You make a conscious choice to set that story down.
And it's so important to get this. This isn't about forgetting what happened or pretending it didn't. This is about freedom. It's an active choice to say, you know what? That past event is not going to control my peace of mind in the present moment.
So that brings us right back to that first question, but now, maybe with a little more clarity. You know what heavy things you've been carrying around. The only question left is, what will you choose to set down today?